Hello everyone, this is Lincoln Prime, and today we're taking a look at the Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla with Radio Tower, and Kong with Fighter Jet. Now, I don't have the boxes on me anymore because I did throw them away, but here is a picture of them. So anyways, we're going to move right along to the figure. So basically, we're first taking a look at the Kong figure. This has to be probably my favorite Kong figure out of the Playmates line, just mainly because I like the paint on this figure a lot more than some of the other ones. So I think this one, being the more basic kind of looking Kong figure, it does look the best. I'm going to take this out. This is like the fighter jet part. For some reason on mine, it does have this weird sticky residue, but that's nothing some Gluon can't fix. But basically, there is the fighter jet. It does look pretty nice for what it is. It has some nice molded detail on certain parts and panels of that, and especially on the underside, which is actually pretty surprising. So the fighter jet does look pretty good. There is no paint on it, sadly, but that is okay. But anyways, moving right back to the Kong figure, a lot of nice sculpted detail on the Kong figure. You do get a lot of that fur detail, like on the head and on the torso, legs, and the arms, and even on the hands as well. Looks really nice. The basically like the dark paint fading on the chest going down into the stomach area, and the really nice black wash for the fur, and especially on the face looks really nice. The teeth are nicely painted, and the eyes are also nicely painted as well. But nothing really on the back, though. They didn't really hit this up with anything special, sadly. But it's not like you're going to be looking at the back of the figure in general. So you're going to be, you're going to be facing, or you're going to be displaying the figure facing front as usual. Articulation is pretty basic for what it is. It is the same as the last Kong figure I did review on this channel. So basically, rotation at the head, the arms can rotate all the way around to go up that far and down that far. There is a bend at the elbow, doesn't go too far as usual, but that is okay, and a swivel at the wrist. Same thing on the other side, and for the legs, they can swivel at the base, kick forward that much, can't really kick back any, and then they also have a knee bend like so. So articulation is actually really good for what this is, even though, I mean, they've copied this mold at least 4 times, but I think this figure is a really good, a really good rendition of the character in general. But anyways, moving right along to the Godzilla figure. This is also the same exact Godzilla figure we did get with the heat ray, but this does have a lighter color. And honestly, I think I kind of like the colors on this better. Now, I do prefer Godzilla a bit darker than usual, so I think this color does look a bit too bright, in my opinion. But the dorsal plates look really nice. I think these look better than the clear dorsal fins that we got on the heat ray version. But it does also have that really nice black wash that we usually do get on the GvK figures. And another cool detail is that the nails on like the toes and the fingers are painted, and they were on the last version, but because this has a brighter contrast to it, you can see that a lot better. On the inside of the mouth, you do get the painted tongue and teeth, and the eyes are also painted very nicely. So articulation is pretty much the same as the other one. You do get the opening and closing jaw. There's nothing at the head. I mean, there kind of is, but that's not really supposed to move, so I don't recommend moving that at all. The arms can go all the way around like so, and then the legs can also kick forward and back about that much, and it's the same thing on the other sides as well. And then the tail is on a ball joint, so it can rotate and move side to side and all that kind of stuff. And then he does come with his accessory, the radio tower, as well. And then I don't know, there's not too much to be really talked about here. It is like this malleable plastic type material, kind of rubbery, but it is painted in silver, and it has those red details, which I think is a bit interesting, considering that if this was ripped out of the ground, I don't think these would still be glowing, but still, I guess, a pretty nice feature for what it is. It can stand, theoretically. Yep, it stands, so you could do that. And then another feature that Godzilla has that I also forgot to mention on Kong real quick, but you do get the battle damage part right here. But for some reason, there we go. You just kind of pop that off, and you do get the muscle detail kind of exposed right there. To put it back on, all you got to do is just kind of get that on there like so, and just squeeze it on. So there you go. Godzilla has the same feature, so all you got to do is just take this little part right here, can kind of peel it off, and you do get his battle damage like so. And then obviously do the same thing, just pop it back on when you don't want his muscles being revealed. But you know, pretty much the same thing as the last ones, but these do look really good in my opinion, especially the colors and all that kind of stuff. But in terms of everything else, I mean, that's about it. And for comparison, here we have them next to the Heat Ray Godzilla from Playmates. Here we have them next to the Battle Axe Kong, and finally Mecha Godzilla. So anyways, guys, my final thoughts on these figures. I think these are very, very nice renditions of the characters. They do reuse this mold, or these molds, a lot in the Playmates line, but honestly that's fine because I do like these figures a hell of a lot. Now the thing is I know I'm reviewing this very late. In fact, I'm trying to catch up on a lot of my other Godzilla vs. Kong reviews because I just finished collecting the entire wave. I finally found the Heat Ray Mecha Godzilla, which I will be reviewing soon. So I apologize for the huge delay in this. I know I'm like a year late with these figures, but I am, you know, like I said, trying to catch up with everything. I do have a very tight schedule when it comes to school and all that kind of stuff, so I'm trying to balance out my YouTube uploading schedule and my school schedule and other life stuff as well. But if you can find these figures, if they're still out there, which they might be, I doubt they are, but if you have any luck finding them, I hope you do. They're only like around $10. You might find them for maybe like, I don't know, $5-7 for on the clearance aisle, since they don't really sell these anymore. So if you are able to find these on clearance as well, definitely pick them up. They're highly, highly worth it. But anyways, guys, that is about it for this review. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.